Oh. All right, we're going to get started. Nobody online, but that's okay. I'm going to do a little test cut first. And these are it is pushing hair. So, do an initial examination. And I can see the ride line is pretty rough. I can see an area right there. And I can see an area here at the tip also. So we gotta sharpen them. Hey, Home Sparks, thanks for popping in, man. So these came in mail order yesterday. So I want to get them done today and packaged up and sent back out tomorrow morning to the client. Come on. There we go. Hola, Andrew. That up there. Clean them a little bit. These look like they've never been sharpened before, but I can see in the light the bad spots on the blade. So I tested them on dry tissue. I tested them on wet tissue, didn't cut very well, didn't cut at all, the wet tissue. And I tested it on hair, and they were pushing the hair. So that's got to be irritating to the stylist. So I like to work the ride lines both before and after going to the flat hone. Some people do it just before, some people just do it after sharpening the outside edge, but I like to do it both. And I can see lots of wear there. A little spot there and a little spot there. And that got it. So I have clean ride lines, maybe right there at the pivot. But we're going to work it again anyway. I'm going to work just a hair more at the pivot area. Make sure it's nice and flat before I get started. That looks good. Looks real good. Same thing, lots of little, I can see in the light a little reflection that's bad, and then right there it looks chewed up. more right in there. All right, that looks good. All right. So I put red on there. Red marks a lot to define the edge. Some people use blue, some people use black. I seem to be able to see red better with the Salon shears, and I can see black better on the sewing shears. All right, here we go. Move the light. Let's see. Light is your friend when sharpening. And I'm sorry about the background noise. I've got the dust collection system on. Looks pretty good. 55 degrees. Let's do a pass and see how it goes. All right. Looks good. Excuse me. All right, looks good. Hope everybody's doing good on this Sunday morning. We're doing a little work in the sharpening shop for a mail-in sharpening. Somebody mailed 3 pairs of Salon shears into us to sharpen. And so I thought I'd get them done today and get them back in the mail to her tomorrow on Monday. She said she probably wasn't going to need them this week, but I'll make sure she gets them back by the time she goes back to work. Good morning, everyone. looks good. Loyal, yes, I do knives too. Check out my YouTube channel. There's lots of videos of me doing knives. I hope y'all subscribe and at least hit that like button up there. It does help our business grow. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. And if you want to know where League City is, it's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Gulf Coast of Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, and just about any kind of knife. And we do sewing scissors and industrial scissors. All right, I'm going to move that camera again. So we got a fresh edge on both blades. Now we're going to work the inside ride line just a little bit more. It's pretty clean now. Looks pretty good. Just a little bit more. See the burr? Y'all can't see that. So that looks pretty clean. Looks beautiful. So that blade pretty well done. I need to get that burr off there. $209 people watching. Tell me where you're watching from. Hope you're having a great Sunday morning so far. Or I guess depending on where you're at, could be afternoon. It could be Monday where you are, wherever you're at. Looks good. Thanks, Cora from Iowa. That looks good. All right. Sorry about that. Got that out of the picture so y'all can't see there. What's going on there? There we go. All right. We're reassembling the shears after sharpening, and we're going to test them. All right, feels pretty good. I just tested them off screen on a little piece of 1-ply tissue paper, and it cut just fantastic. But what really counts is how does it cut hair. This is real human hair. Oh, look at that, just cuts wonderful. So those are done. 1 down, 2 to go. So we're going to clean them up just a hair here. We're going to oil them and do the final adjustment. A little bit of lubricant at the pivot area. And that's about where they should be. They should not slam shut. All right, so those are done. And what I like to do is put a little rubber band around them so they don't open and nick the blade. I'll package these back up later. All right, there's one done. Let's do another pair. So let's test them first. I tested them already, but they're just not cutting well. So let's look at the hair. See, it pushes the hair. Right there at the tip, it's pushing the hair. So that would frustrate the stylist. And I'm just looking at it here in the inside. I can see the damage. You probably can't see it on the camera. Maybe you can. But there's damage to the inside of the shear, and so that catches the hair. Oh, come on. There we go. So let's clean them a little bit. A little rubbing alcohol. Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to hearing about it and seeing it. The jury is out on the Tulker 1x30. I don't know about that thing or not. I'm going to keep it, but I probably won't use it very often. Oh, that's water, sorry. All right, we got them cleaned up. Let's work the ride lines a little bit. Can y'all see that? How that line looks rough right there. See that right there? And right there at the tip. Got some of it, we didn't get all of it. Still got lots of wear right in there. Tip looks good, but right there. I hate to get out a more aggressive stone, so let's just work it a little bit to see if we can get it looking better. I think that's good. Same thing on this one. Right there. Still a little spot. A little bit more. All right, that looks good. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you all hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're Sharpen Right Services in League City, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing scissors, industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. We do mail-in orders from all around the United States. These shears were mailed in, received them yesterday, and we're sharpening them today, and we'll send them back out tomorrow on Monday. So your support of our channel does help us. Move some lights around here so I can see. Still see red right there. So we're going to change it a little further. Looks good. A little convexing. All right. How's everybody doing on Sunday morning? Or is it Sunday? Is it Monday where you're at? Well, I appreciate you watching, Carlos. We get a little income off the YouTube channel, which helps us buy abrasives and defer some cost. Orange, Texas, man, you're just right around the corner from me. We'll clean that one up in a minute. Well, I appreciate you watching, Wade. I just did some shears for a lady in Sour Lake. Zach, thanks for watching. She mailed them from Sour Lake over here. I sharpened them and sent them back to her. No, it was knives. It was knives. Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks for watching, Paul. I did some Salon shears for a lady in, I think it was Frankfurt or Franklin, Kentucky. I can't remember where she was at. She mailed them to me. So we get stuff from all around the country. And a lot of people will find me here. What's going on in Kentucky this morning? Look at that, Lexington. Everybody in Kentucky watching? Well, I appreciate it. Loud Birds, you can go to my website and contact me through it. There's a contact feature there. Contact me through Messenger on my website at sharpenright.com. It's in the description of this video. Simone from the UK, thanks for watching. I saw something on that blade. So what I'm looking for in the light is any kind of like little reflections off of the edge that shows that I either left a burr or I didn't sharpen it correctly. Loudbird, just contact me through my website and we'll message back and forth. We'll see what we can do. You can send me a picture of it. Let me look at it. Now we already worked the ride lines to begin with, so we won't have a whole lot of work to do on them. There's one little spot right there that I don't like. little bit more. I don't think the spot is going to affect the cutting of the shears, so I'm not going to be worried about it too much. It's gone. See that? There's leftover burr. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But that's why we use the stones. Like I said, I use it before sharpening on the flat hone and after. Some guys just do it before, some guys just do it after. I'm kind of sick. I like to do it before and after to make sure I got a clean edge. That looks good. All right, so this is a 1500 stone. And I like to finish it up with a 5000 stone. Some sharpeners just use one stone. They might use a 2500 and that's it. Everybody's got their way of doing it. I'm not saying my process is the best. Looks good. That looks good. I'm not going to move the camera, but what I'm doing is just touching it to the felt pad over here on the flat hone. Well, thanks, Paul. It's years of doing it. All right, now we just need to assemble them back and then we'll test them. It's just a little bit of something in there. Hey, I appreciate all y'all watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up and I hope you subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. Feels pretty good. All right, so we're gonna test them on some hair. They were pushing at the tip for sure. Now they're cutting clean. Y'all see that? Look at that, like butter. So she will be really happy with this. Well, hopefully she'll be happy. It's cutting clean and crisp. We'll do our oiling and final adjustment, and then we got one more pair. We have a pair of thinning shears to do next. That feels pretty good. Make sure we got all the oil smoothed out. Sounds good. I'll look at it here in a little bit and I'll respond to you. We'll see if we can get you fixed up. It's a little loose still. That feels good. I like to put a little rubber band on it. All right, that's 2 down. Now here's the next one. This is what's called thinning shears. And I'll show you how I test these. So these are end rollers, end wraps used in the salon. And it's a real thin paper and it shows problems. See how that did not cut all the way through? That should cut all the way through, and it's not. Try it this way, and it's not cutting at all the way through. We want it to cut all the way through. We're going to test it on hair anyway. That's not cutting bad. Well, it may be pulling right there. It's not terrible. But I'm sure it bothers her. I should have put these through the ultrasonic cleaner before bringing them out to sharpen, but I didn't this morning. Kind of nasty. There's all the gunk in there. Spray a little alcohol. Looks better anyway. I don't see any damage on the teeth. I gotta get that. There's a bearing in there. I may or may not be able to get the bearing out. It depends on how good she is cleaning her shears. And it came out. There it is. Gunk gets all inside there and it rusts behind that bearing. I advise the girls to clean all their shears with rubbing alcohol between cuts, but they don't. Hey, have a good one. I will respond to you when I'm finished here. So, you see all those lines? It's not bad. Maybe a little area right there. Let's see if we can clean it all up before we sharpen them. Maybe just a little more. Looks good. Looks good. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching out there. We do get a little income off our YouTube channel, and it helps our little business. All right. Sorry about the background noise. I've got the dust collection system on. This is the metal from these shears is not good to breathe. That looks good right there. Light is your friend when you're sharpening. A little more. Well, this is the last pair of shears, and I don't have anything else to sharpen today, which is a bummer, but I know it's a couple days before Christmas and everybody's busy doing other things. But I like to stay busy on the weekends. Let's go back over here. Hair everywhere. Looks good. All right, we're going to go back to the stone. Maybe just a little something up here, maybe. Looks good. Looks real good. Let's see. Next year will be 10 years. And all I'm doing here is just kind of refreshing the ride line area. You don't really sharpen this side of the blade. Looks good. All right, let's go to the next stone. So this is the 5,000 whetstone. There's something there. All right, looks good. Simone finds you a good sharpener. I think you said you were in the UK, correct? You've got to have some sharpeners in the UK and have them sharpen them. Find somebody who knows how to sharpen scissors real well. Miguel, I use a 400 grit diamond plate. I just flattened the stones this morning. I try to flatten them every Sunday morning. That's my day to do my stone maintenance. I like the diamond plate. Abdullah, this is a 1500 grit stone, so it's rougher. This is a finer stone. This is a 5,000. So it's smoother, smooths it out. This one, you don't need to, because it's just really just holding the hair. This is the thinning shear. This is the cutting blade. This is what holds the hair. I forgot to touch this side to the pad. I'm going to do that. Stan, if you look at my YouTube page, I've got a couple of instructional videos instead of the live feed. If you want to see how it's done, it's shorter videos. Check out my channel. And if anybody wants to know what equipment I use and where I bought everything, it's on the community tab here on my YouTube channel. And if you want to learn how to do this, I've named multiple instructors from around the country, around the US anyway. So we're going to test them again and see it cut all the way through this time. Whereas before it did not cut all the way through. It's got to cut all the way through. Now it should cut clean on this side, and it does. So we've sharpened them. This is the last pair. They cut pretty good on hair to begin with. They're really cutting well now. So that's it, folks. That's the last pair I'm doing today. I guess I'm shutting down. I guess I'll get the rest of Sunday off. Thanks for watching. Watching my channel does help our business grow. Thanks, Simone. You have a Merry Christmas also. Appreciate y'all watching. We got them lubricated now. We'll just clean it up just a little bit there. Thank you, Abdullah. Appreciate y'all watching. We're Sharpen Right Services in League City, Texas. And if you want to know where League City is, it's on the Gulf Coast, halfway between Houston and Galveston, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing scissors, industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. I hope y'all subscribe to our channel, and I hope you watch another time if I'm on. I try to do a live feed every couple of days if I've got something to sharpen and people want to see. Hope y'all have a great day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if we don't see you again. Take care.